Back inside the Boardman Athletic Complex on the campus of Augusta Prep. This is the showcase of showcases, and you've been waiting for it. It continues, day number 4, and it really, the last day is always the best day. And if you caught our last game right here on our showcase court, you got a chance to watch two fantastic teams go at it, and a thunderous dunk ended things, and we can just only hope that the Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live continues with great action in this one. You've got the Alabama Celtics. They're in black with a 2-1 record out of Birmingham. Coach Newell brings them in, averaging 61 points a game while giving up 58 a contest. Wins over Cream City Southeast 64-55 on Friday, and Drill Academy 57-50 on yesterday. I'm the Mac Daddy Charles McNeil. Palmetto City undefeated with a record of 2-0. They're in orange, and they're the Hurricanes out of Blythewood, South Carolina. Got a chance to watch them in living color as they did their thing. I've seen both of these teams live and called their action, so I'm looking forward to this one. And it is Alabama with control. Tomar Habde with the ball. And a traveling violation by his teammate on the left wing will turn it over. First turnover of the game belongs to the squad in black, Alabama. The Celtics on the defensive, and they start out in a 1-2-2 zone. Hurricanes. Gortman, that's the man to watch. He, along with O'Ree, numbers 5 and 6. Gortman 6. Jazian and Krishan O'Ree, a redshirt, a rising junior. Everyone else rising seniors out there. Right wing jump shot, no good. And let me correct myself, rising sophomores. This is 16 and under contest. Everyone else is rising juniors. And there's the man I just spoke of. Oh, that is Gortman with the first field goal of the ball game. And he has the ability to get to the rim and stay right there, stick to itness. Missed the first time, missed the second time, the third time was the charm. He has, as all the guards on their team have fantastic handles. His are extraordinary. He's out there in that 2-3 zone, and there's a throwaway. Second turnover for the Celtics in 2 possessions. Hit ahead pass underneath. Man wide open, lays it off the glass and scores. That's Olin Knox. Knox versatile. He can play inside. He can play outside. Off that 6'3.5" frame. Bring it to the front court. Left wing pass. A wide open 3 attempt, and it's butter. 3-pointer is up and good by Kobe Stringer as he tickles the twine and forces a timeout, as they'll have to make an adjustment on that long-range bomb by Stringer and company. Leading scorers for Alabama, you've got Jalen Weekfall, who's averaging 15 points a game. Nakeem Gaynor averaging 14. Quentin Hayes averages 10. Jashawn Knight bringing in 9 points. Josh Price, a 7-point-a-game score. Kobe Stringer showing that 3-point range, and they'll need it. So Alabama, by virtue of wins over Cream City and Drill Academy, looking for a 3rd victory in this tournament, facing an undefeated team, Palmetto City, who comes up nearly with another steal. 4-3 early going. First half, 16-minute halves in this one. The final day of this prestigious event, over 20 years, has been bringing teams from all over the country with an opportunity to play at a high level. Turning and twisting, and in too deep was Christian Ferguson, and he travels. So the first travel and turn over the ball game for Palmetto City. Coach Gortman is their head man. They're averaging 63 points a game. Their opponents scoring 43. Wins over the Louisville Prospects and the Hawks Elite got them to this point. And they'll play again today at 3:30 against North Atlanta, the Orangemen. This is Pool B play, 16 and under basketball, for your viewing pleasure on SUV TV. Alabama in the black has possession of the basketball, trailing by 1. And left-handed drive and score by Quentin Hayes. We touched on him. He is one of 3 players on their team averaging double figures. He averages 10 a contest. He's on the board. And his team has the first lead, but only for a moment, as there's Mr. Gortman again. Scored inside on that follow attempt, and this time launches from the elbow, knocking it down. And his team back up. Drive and draw, couldn't get the bucket. Here's Gortman again to the rack with the right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Gortman Show. And now they switch over to a man-to-man out of the zone defensively following that timeout. Now we got a break. They've got numbers, and they deliver. Palmetto. The Palmetto City Hurricanes on a run of their own after trailing 5-4. They reeled off 7 unanswered. Beautiful pass inside and a block shot by Eccles. Ferguson knocking it down. Second 3 of the game for them. And continuing their barrage. 10-0 run. And there's a steal. O'Ree, right-handed layup, no good. Gortman gets a loose ball, dumps it down low. Elevation, and there's a whistle. And there'll be a foul inside. 2 shots coming for Olin Knox. First time at the line for either team. Happens at the 11:36 mark. Knowledgeable fans in attendance give him total silence. He's able to knock down the first. And let's see if that'll be a violation. As there was a substitution into the ball game. That seemed odd. Yeah, they're having a conversation, asked if the sub was allowed in. And I guess it was communication amongst the referees. One didn't know the other had allowed the player to come in when he inbounded the basketball. Second one is also good. Didn't stop the young man from knocking it down. So a pair of free throws. And now a steal. And a drive. Trying to take it aggressively to the basket. That was Eccles. Alabama on the ropes. Celtics score, though. And you gotta like that if you're their leading scorer who got his first basket, Jalen Weekfall. Back the other way, misfired on the 3. O'Ree finds his big down low. Contact and a foul committed. Majay Eccles set, spins, and fires. And Eccles is pure. Reaching as they cross the timeline was O'Ree to pick up the personal. To be sidelined out of bounds right in front of us. We've had a bird's eye seat for 4 days as we've enjoyed the action here Court number 1 at Augusta Prep. 6 courts and over 200 games of live coverage throughout this event. In and out as the ball's coming our way. Our talented director, Lisa Burdett, on the phone, handling business and also deflecting the basketball back to the officials who get it in play with Alabama trailing by 11. (14-3) run. And now another turnover. Gortman to the basket, misfires, but followed up inside by his teammate, who's Johnny on the spot. That's Knox. So Knox with 3 field goals, 2 free throws. He's got 8. He's the game high scorer. Weak fall. And a steal. Mr. Gortman being held from behind. Basket will not count. Call a reach and a hold. Flagrant foul, also assessed. So 2 shots and the basketball for Palmetto City, undefeated at 2-0, as Gortman buries the first. So conversation being had by Alabama Celtics Coach Newell and the 2 officials pertaining to whether he is deserving of a flagrant foul. If it was the NBA, you'd say clear path, grabbing him from behind, and you would get the shots as well as the basketball. But in AAU, they're trying to work through the rules. Of course, Coach Newell, a veteran. And travel ball. They've worked through everything, and they're going to give him one more. So the first one does count. And now Gortman looking to add to his total, and he does so. So he's got 9, 8 in the game for Knox, 3 for Ferguson, and 2 for Eccles for the 22 on the board for Palmetto City Hurricanes in this one. And a timeout on the floor. Coach Newell didn't like what he saw, wants to bring his team together and work through. They've gone through a zone defense against them and man-to-man, and neither have worked to their liking. So timeout on the floor. So Alabama, we talked about their wins over Cream City and Drill Academy to get to that 2-win mark. They're averaging 61 points a game, yielding 58. I called their lone loss. That was to the Louisville Prospects on this floor, 69-63. They led that game at halftime, 33-28. And in that game, Weak Fall and his teammate Hayes and Gaynor put on a show. They've got a deep bench, well represented out there. And Gaynor will come to the floor. So Gaynor, much needed. He brings his team out, number 5 in the black. Another explosive score. Watch him if he can take flight. There's the lob on the inbounds, and it's deflected, a turnover. And it leads to a fast break, and the man I just spoke of missed the bunny. He'd love to have that one back again. That would have been a great way to open things up for him. Gortman with that yo-yo dribble. Nearly lost his balance as O'Ree will bring it back. 3-point attempt by Mr. Gortman. He says, I got another game at 3:30, but I'm going to let it all fly right here. He's got double figures with 12, and we've got 9.5 left. Mama, there goes that man again. And his Gainer tried to get to the hole. He took contact, and he'll earn 2. Still work through the defensive positioning. So after trailing by a score of 5-4, Alabama took their first lead. They've gone on a 17-3 run to open this thing up. An 18-point advantage. Make that run 21-4 run for Palmetto City. That's Dawkins out on the perimeter from the small forward position. The small forward position gets pushed. Coach Newell very animated in the conversation we had with him a couple of days ago. He said if his team doesn't pass, they'll be sitting on the bench. He's got fresh subs in the lineup. Driving the lane, contact, shot no good, but a whistle and a foul. Now we'll send Byron Dawkins to the line. Dawkins leap, release, rotation, and splash. Made the second one. 25-9. 16-point deficit. And they throw it in the post, and there's a turnover. Right there on the spot was Cameron Knox with the steal. Alabama possession in desperate need of a hoop. There he is, to the basket, got too deep, hit the underside of the hoop, but it was deflected by Palmetto City, and out of bounds. Alabama will keep the possession. The Celtics trailing by 16, close to a 5-second call. That one touched on the sideline. Mr. Eccles got his knuckles on it. Left wing pass, and they'll reset the offense. Josh Price surveying the defense. It's a man-to-man, trying to drive, nothing available. Now Gainer. Gainer with the pull-up. That's strong. He cannot find his range thus far today. Left wing pass, and it is strong. There's a steal. But a traveling violation is registered. Excellent hustle on the part of Javian Green. He laid it on the line for his team that time. His teammates appreciated it. Price working against Gortman. Finds Gaynor. Down low they go. Elevation by Knox and a whistle. And a foul is committed. The assistant coach over there to coach Gortman wanted a traveling violation. But Knox will head to the line to get 2. Second one in the air, and it's long, but it won't count anyway had it gone, because there was a lane violation against the Celtics. There's a steal. And a lefty layup put up and down by number 6. That's Byron Dawkins, his first field goal. And a timeout on the floor. Only 4 field goals in the game. A 3-pointer by Stringer. 2-point field goals by Hayes, Dawkins, and Weekfall. And that's the lone scoring along with a pair of free throws. The 11 on the board thus far registered for Alabama, who trails by 14. Once again, Palmetto City up next, 3:30 matchup, as they'll take on North Atlanta, the Orangemen, on court number 2. We've got 4 more featured matchups coming your way today. The next one, I believe, is at 1 p.m. Robert Ambrose will bring you the call of that. And then we'll close things out. He'll have the next 2 at 1 and 2:15, and then I'll return for the 4:45 and the 6 o'clock championship game. As a gorgeous reverse move up and down by Dawkins. He's the first player from the Celtics with 2 field goals. He's got 5, leading scorer as well. They've got 13 on the board. 25-13. And so off the turnover, the Celtics with an opportunity to string together a couple of baskets as we near the 6-minute mark of the first half. Big turnover there by Gaynor. Gortman working against now a 3-2 zone. And ball deflected but saved. There's Gortman to the rack. Shot attempt, and they're going to call him for a charge. So after a fast start by Gortman, he is slowed down here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. They need to try to get him back on track. Celtics, on the other hand, need to get into their offense. They're going to try the low post. Jump hook, no good. But Knox will head back to the line. Coach giving him a little bit of acknowledgement on that post play. Probably tell him to work on that dream shake. Very important for bigs when they get the ball in the low post to gather those feet. Have that low center of gravity and get the ball high in the air over the top of those tall trees. Give the ball a chance to drop in. 12-point game. Has been as high as 17. The lead for Palmetto City. Cameron Brown just checked in for Palmetto City. And he makes the second. So he's on the board. 6 players from the Celtics have scored thus far, compared to just 4 for Palmetto City, but Palmetto City with an 11-point lead. They commit a foul, and it'll be sideline out of bounds. Powers into the lineup for Palmetto City. He was the inbounder. O'Ree, cross court. Franz Felder. Felder to Powers, and Powers is on the board. DeMar Powers. Free throw line. Down low, turning and facing, off the window, and he scores again. Mr. Knox now. Saw that free throw drop in, and he put one off the glass with the instruction of coach just a moment ago. And now they got a steal. Down by 11, and the reverse doesn't work. Rebounded by Palmetto City. And off it comes to Knox. Finds O'Ree to the hoop, too deep. Dawkins with the board, and Dawkins will slow things up, allowing O'Ree and company to get back defensively in a 3-2 zone, or now it's a 1-2-2 zone. There's a steal. Here comes Palmetto City to the rack. The Hurricanes can't make it work. Ball deflects out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Celtics. Just over 4 minutes left to play. Hesitation move, off balance shot, no good. Follow up inside, a lot of traffic. A whistle and a foul will send number 8, Quentin Hayes, to the line. He's got 2 points in the game, averages 10. There's Mr. Knox again. Clean up on aisle 34. Sideline out of bounds. Another turnover for Palmetto City, and they're falling apart. After opening up a 17-point lead, that lead is all the way down to 8. Short range jump shot, no good. Rebounded. Felder brings it into front court. Finds a teammate on the right wing. Nice look inside. Extra pass to the other side. Now all 5 players have touched the basketball, and they'll regroup. And there's another turnover for the Hurricanes. And there's the basket you were looking for if you're a fan of the Celtics. Gainer, his first field goal. He's got 3. 3-point attempt, no good, but a follow-up inside. Very active has been number 20, Powers, his second field goal. He's been all over the boards. 29-21. Now the answer, and it is there. He's got the answer. Josh Powell averages 7 points a game. He tickles the twine for 3. Second three-pointer made by the Celtics. And they've cut the lead to 5. And there's a steal. Mr. Knox tried to reverse, didn't make it work. And back comes Ori. Deshaun got his pocket picked, and there's Gaynor. He's fast to the hole, gets it blocked from behind, but there's a whistle, contact, and a foul. First free throw up and good. 2 for 3. This morning is Gaynor. Free throw jump shot is pure. Beautiful turnaround there by Eccles. Majay Eccles with the field goal. His first. He's got 4. We got a tie-up. The arrow, I think, will keep it down this way. And it will to the Celtics. Dawkins has it. Working up against a 3-2 matchup zone. And that zone was hawking it. Had them out of control. Gortman finds a teammate. Ball kept alive. Nice look. Shot attempt up, no good. Follow up with the left hand. I told you that man is right where he needs to be all the time. That's Powers under control as he puts in his third field goal. He's got 6. 1:06 remaining. And now the big man takes over. Deshaun Knight. 6'7". His first field goal, first time off the bench, I might add. Extra pass. Had Knight in the post, didn't see him. They'll go right wing for 3. That's Gaynor. Second field goal for him. He now has 7. Second leading scorer on the team, averaging 14 a contest. Power move, and it's negated in close. There's Gaynor with the left hand. He's got a variety of moves. And a turnover. And after fighting all the way back from down 17, we're closing out the half as you get a chance to watch this gorgeous left-handed layup by Gaynor. He's firing up his crowd. The pull-up with a chance to take the lead, no. Followed up inside, strong at the buzzer. So what a comeback. The Alabama Celtics coming in with a record of 2-1. Facing an undefeated Palmetto City Hurricane squad, fought back from 17 down, and we're deadlocked at 33 at the half. What an outstanding half of basketball as this event continues to bring you the best coverage that you can expect. It is day 4 of the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live, and it's live right here on SUV TV, the lineage of champions. And, man, it doesn't get much better than that. Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back. And we bring you back inside the Boardman Gymnasium, the athletic complex on the campus of Augusta Preparatory Day School. I'm the Mac Daddy, Charles McNeil. Happy to have you guys here. It is Alabama deadlocked with undefeated Palmetto City. Palmetto City asserting themselves inside to open up the second half on a follow-up layup by Olin Knox, who is a leading scorer, amongst the leading scorers, I should say, for his team. He had 8. Gortman had 12, 6 for Powers to lead the team off the bench, 4 for Eccles to complete their scoring as they put up 33 in this one. Now back the other way, they go inside to Knight, finds his man outside, and that's Hobdy. And it's out of bounds off of number 22, Eccles. Ball will be retained by Bama as they look to either tie or take the lead on this possession. Knight to Hobdy. Left wing 3 is no good. Rebounded. Now Gortman kicks it out to O'Ree for 3. Traveling is the call. Could have been called to travel on that pass to the corner. Ferguson works back outside in the hands of O'Ree. Back to Ferguson for 3. That's strong. And rebounded by Hayes. His long pass retained. Leads to a jump shot that's put up and down. Knocking that one home is number 2, Josh Price. So Price now with his second field goal, he's got 7. And that time they did call him for it. So they missed it the last time down the floor, and they got him this time. As again, I think that was credited to Coach Newell, who saw it the first time, made the back official aware of it, and he was looking for it the second time around. Crossover dribble, nearly got to the basket. Extra pass into the corner. And that's a steal. Running and gunning. Gortman with the right hand. Love his game. He reminds me of a New York guard, the way he plays it out here. There's a young guy that played for a New York team that played in the Peach Jam some years ago named Sundiata Gaines. Very similar game to his. Gaines went on to play at the University of Georgia. As that's an answer. And that's Hayes' second field goal, this time from distance. Brings his team to within 1. Turning and facing. Correction, put his team up by 1. Running the weave to the basket, strong and scoring is Alabama's Kobe Stringer. And there's a steal. Lefty layup is up and good. That was Josh Price again. He's got 7. Gortman to O'Ree. Right hand floater, contact. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. O'Ree misses the first. He's yet to score in this ball game. Palmetto City averaging 63 a game. They're right on pace for that number. misses a pair of free throws. And Alabama they're stopping the ball on the sideline because the clock wasn't rolling. The clock still not rolling. There's another steal, but stolen back by Alabama. The Celtics with it. Left wing corner, wide open three. That rattles out. And here comes Gortman. There's a steal. Nice left-handed move. So Price with 3 field goals here in the second half. He's got 9. There's another steal. And a foul on the bust out by Palmetto City trying to slow down the run. Cedric Shelby will check in for Ori. Young sophomore. Valuable experience playing with these 16 and unders. All the rest of his team are rising juniors. Outside three on the way, no good. Followed up inside, jump hook, and it finds a home. Rashawn Knight, his second field goal. He averages 9 a game. 9 points and 7 rebounds a contest. Pull-up jump shot, top of the circle, no good. Loose ball rebound. Who wants it? In the corner. On the sideline, out of bounds, was Palmetto City. So they had it going in the first half, up by 17. But since then, what a turnaround we've seen. That ball was deflected out of bounds. Palm shot attempt. On the inbounds. Right wing corner, strong drive. Uses the window from a difficult angle. Knight tried to follow. Players on the floor and pulled out by Palmetto City. Aggressive move rejected inside by Knight. 3-on-1. No, it's stolen back. Here he goes to the rack. Off the glass, too strong. Ball loose. Picked up there. Gortman with the pull-up. Yes. It's the Gortman show. He's got 4 here in the second half. He's got 13 overall. Game high honors for Palmetto City, who trails in this contest by 6, 46-40. 9:52 left to go in regulation. To the basket, it's rejected. But there's a whistle and a foul committed. And that will go against number 22, Eccles. Omar Hobday at the line. Class of 24. And he makes both of them. There's a steal. Outside three. Follow up inside, no good. Elevation on the loose ball rebound. Oh, there's a collision. The young man goes down hard. There's Gortman with the left hand. Gortman now with 15. Leading scorer on both sides. Fast break, there's a 2-on-1. Lefty layup, no good. Back the other way, Gortman. Watch him work, pull up. Front iron, no good. Fast break, and a turnover. Gortman. Jay-Z and Gortman. Powers with the last field goal. And then on the floor, Alabama with the 2-1-0. Lefty layup is good. Dropping that one in high over the top was Dawkins. It's his third field goal. He's got 7. That's contact. And a whistle, no basket, of course. Hayes will go to the line for his second and third opportunities. He's 0 for 1 at the line. Eight of 12 so far in the ball game shooting. As Knox was at the line and made a pair, give him now 12 in the game. Gortman. Stopping and pulling up, front iron, no good. Goes after his own to the floor. And they're going to call a timeout. And Coach Gortman did not agree with that one by any means as he let his voice be heard. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:48 remaining, 50-48. We've got a barn burner going on right now. Two outstanding teams. Nearly a 20-point advantage by Palmetto City in the first half after trailing by a score of 5-4. They actually led early. And then a 3-point field goal gave Alabama their first lead. They were up 5-4, and then they exploded with a 18-point barrage. Eventually took that 17-point advantage, only to see them fight back, meaning Alabama fighting back to tie it up at 33 apiece at the break. And we've got back-to-back timeouts on the floor. So a 2-point game. And you're watching exclusive coverage of the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live. It's right here on SUV TV, the Lineage of Champions. For more information about this fine event and the games that are upcoming for today, the showcase games on this court and others around the CSRA, please go to mylineageofchampions.com. Follow them on Twitter at mylineofchamps. You'll get a chance to see player comments as Twitter ties those together with photographs of the players and much, much more. Or you can get the app at the App Store. Lineage of Champions is what you're looking for. So following the timeout, we're ready to get back into it. Alabama up by 2, 50-48 the count. And Gaynor up top as he was working against 15, Felder. That's Dawkins and a steal. Gortman to the basket and a foul. Gortman was ready to explode on that one. Given the opportunity, he was ready to get up high and throw it down hard. Third time at the line, he's the perfect 3 for 3. Of course, the old broadcaster's curse. Got him on that one. 18 points in the game. Left-handed layup, no good. Follow up inside, too strong. And there's a reach at the free throw line. Cameron Brown was the ball handler. Felt the push. Powers the trigger underneath his own basket. Into the corner, finds Felder. Felder on the wraparound, can't make it work. Rebounded inside, here comes Alabama. To the rack with the right hand. Nice move that was by Dawkins. So Dawkins with 4 in the second half, 9 overall. He's tied for team high honors with Price and Gaynor. Powers had his pocket pick, leads to an easy layup inside. That's Gaynor. Now he's taken over team high honors with 11. Gortman dragged the pivot foot, and he traveled. Oh, to be young again and be able to make a move like that and not blow out something. Looked like his ankle rolled. That'd have been in traction for about a week. On the left wing, to the top. Gaynor gets it rejected, but gets his own. Wide open teammate on the wing. Beautiful pass. Finds a man wide open for three. Followed up inside and rebounded and pulled out of there by Eccles. O'Ree with the scoop. That's blocked. Now fast break the other way. Gaynor gives way to his teammate. Jump hook in the lane. Bounces out. Gortman pulls up for three. And over the back foul called against Olin Knox in the wrong place at the wrong time. Gotta like Knox's game. He is calm, cool, and collected even in the midst of everything. Wide open, three in the air, and it's good. Alabama. With their largest lead at 8. Crossover, pull-up jump shot. They needed it, and they got it. In the person of Gortman, he's putting on a show. The young man has 21 in the ball game. Single-handedly keeping him close. Here's Gortman. Look at the pull-up right there. Tickling the twine. And he loves it. '20 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live. It's day number 4. Right here at the Boardman Athletic Complex on the campus of Augusta Prep. Go Cavaliers. It's their battle cry inside this facility. Gorgeous, gorgeous place as they've renovated over the last several years. And when you come in, you feel the warmth and love from all the folks that have put this event on. So many volunteers, helpers, referees, coaches, and players, along with the fans and family, have made this event special as we return after COVID-19 has kind of decimated the country. And they have been extremely safe and mindful of all the precautions to allow these players to get an opportunity to play. And the ironic thing in all of this is that we hadn't heard any, call for any players or any teams that were eliminated due to the COVID pandemic. So maybe this will be a good way. And we're not even in a bubble. 5-second inbound situation. So now they give it a chance to cut into that lead. It was 7 a minute ago and a chance to cut it all the way down to 2. And so go all the way in the backcourt to Gortman. And what a matchup this is right here. He and Gaynor. O'Ree, the youngster, stops and pulls up with the jump shot and puts it home. Krishan O'Ree with his first field goal. Gortman nearly coming away with a steal. Now we had it on one end, we get it on the other end. One-on-one play with the 2 stars for their respective squads. Had it momentarily, is now Price with the basketball. Ball tipped around, still loose, Gaynor has it. Finds Knox. Knox in the low post, got his ball stripped from him. O'Ree. Free throw line where he knocked the last one down. He does it again. Krishan O'Ree, 2 field goals. And Palmetto, who led by 17, lost the lead. Trailed by 7, now trails by 1. And a seesaw affair that we've had going on here on court number 1, game number 3. We'll bring all of them to you here on SUV TV. Over 200 games we brought to you this week. I thank all the folks that tuned in. The thousands and thousands around the country and the world. Locked and loaded for sports action. This travel ball circuit. Jump shot in the air. No good. Followed up and deflected out of bounds. And they'll say last touch with 2 Alabama players right around it. The last touch by Palmetto City. And Coach Gortman can't believe it. He had a bench warning. Hobby. Stringer. Stringer has 5 points in the game. Looking for a shot. Got deep, threw it up. No good. Over the back is Knight, and he commits the foul. When you've got a big like Knight, you want to get the ball into him. Wasn't the case. There's Gortman. Working against Hobday. Goes cross court to O'Ree. Spin move. O'Ree with the jump hook. O'Ree is rising up and he's maturing with every foray to the basket. He's got 3 field goals in a row for his team. And he's giving his team back the lead, 58-57. Hesitation dribble. And somehow he was able to keep his balance and not lose control of it as a foray to the hole by Quentin Hayes. Got him his 3rd field goal. He's got 7. Now the pull-up. Gortman rattled around and popped out. Loose ball rebound on the floor. There's a scrum. Both teams are calling timeout, but the officials say alternate possession is the call, and now it's a matter of who has it. Now the officials conferring. And the arrow is pointing down the other way. So Alabama will get possession, leading by 1. 59-58 as we wind down in the final 42 seconds of regulation. Hobday got it deflected, working against Gortman. And timeout on the floor. 33.2 seconds left. Alabama with 1 loss thus far, and that was to Louisville. The Prospects in the 16 and under matchup. Talented Louisville Prospects team beat them by 6, 69-63. That was their opening contest here. They led at halftime 33-28 in that one. Conversely, in this game, they fought back from down to tie things up at 33. At the break. We'll see what happens down the stretch. There are 2 wins over Cream City, Southeast, and Drill Academy. The Cream City game, they won by 9. And the Drill Academy contest, they were victors by 7. Palmetto City yet to lose a game, 2-0. with wins over the Prospects of Louisville and the Hawks Elite, looking to make it 3 in a row with a contest coming up for them at 3:30. The inbounds, and it's a steal. Trailing by 1. Lefty layup, no good. Followed up inside, no good. Second try is good. Basket put in by Eccles. His second field goal, and he has 6. First field goal here in the second half. Back the other way, Hobdy to the left hand. First field goal for him, he's got 4. Final 10 seconds. Down by 1. Gortman loses control of the basketball. It's stolen away, and then a reach in by Ari. And he looks over at the official and says, I didn't touch him. 4.8 seconds left. They need to get a steal. If not a steal, you've got to foul immediately. Coach Newell working the official, and a timeout is called by Palmetto City. He wants to keep their winning streak alive. This is Pool B play. Palmetto City undefeated. Louisville in this pool actually has 4 wins, including the one you saw earlier in our first contest today. So just under 5 seconds remains, 4.8 seconds. We've got a young man we have not seen. Christian Hall, who has not played in the ball game, comes out as another guard. They've got inbounds. And a traveling violation. A traveling violation is the call. 1.1 came off the clock, 3.7 seconds remain, and it'll be Palmetto basketball with a chance to tie or win it. What an exciting game we've had. Already, 2 great games in the books. A highlight dunk for the ages in our last contest called by Craig Boogie. And now the potential for a fantastic finish down to the wire. You wouldn't expect anything less from the 2020 Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live, the lineage of champions. Coaches from around the globe have made their way in to check out this outstanding talent. They begin the recruiting process. Literally, as Craig looks back at the camera, we get a chance to see Craig Boogie right there to my left. Craig and Robert have done a wonderful job over these last few days, along with the outstanding staff of SUV TV. Cameras bringing you live games from gyms all over the central Savannah River area of Georgia. East Central Georgia is where we're located. In the Garden City of Augusta. Just over 3 seconds remaining. Gortman with the ball. 2 seconds. 1. He pulls up from long range, and not enough time as the follow-up will not count. And the winning streak of Palmetto City comes to a close as Alabama picks up their 3rd victory in this prestigious event and closes it out in style for them with a 61-60 come-from-behind victory. Congratulations to Coach Newell and company as they were led in scoring by Nakeem Gaynor, who had 5 in the second half, 14 overall to pace his squad. And in a losing effort, Jazian Gortman, 21 points, Olin Knox with 12 to pace the Hurricanes, who dipped to 2-1 with one more game left for them. They'll face the North Atlanta Orangemen on court number 2 at 3:30, and you'll get a chance to watch that one as well. So for our entire SUV TV family, for more information on this event, please go to Peach State Showcase Select 24 Live. And you can do that by going to mylineageofchampions.com. Follow them on Twitter at mylineofchamps, or get the app at the App Store. I'm the Mac Daddy, Charles McNeil. Hope you enjoyed this game this morning. More basketball coming your way right here on SUV TV.